Hello guys, and welcome back to a game of League of Legends. I want to just spend some time to give a shout out to Peter, but of course for privacy reasons I'm not going to give his last name, but he was the first person that I've received so far as a recommendation for champions to play that they would like to see played. And I'm really excited about that because I live to please my audience. And honestly, like, one of the goals in mind, I want to have videos that people can enjoy. I want people to participate in choosing who I play. And I want people to have a lot of fun watching. I'm going to start with my queue just for the poke, and let's get down to the teams. We have a top Yasuo, me as mid Zed, ADC Twitch, support Volibear, and jungle Shaco. They have a top Tryndamere, mid lane Lissandra, ADC Miss Fortune, I'm guessing support Galio, and a jungle Mumu. So, against the Lissandra, I guess that will probably be a good matchup for me, because I find matchups there's some trouble farming, a little hard. I mean, she'll be able to get a lot of poke off on me, but I'm really, in general, just hoping that something like this will come easy to me. Okay guys, so we're up against Lissandra, Yasuo's against Tryndamere, and with the Mumu, we shouldn't worry too much about an early gank. Get off some poke, because of course, as a melee, we're not going to be able to auto attack poke, so we should pretty much save our Qs for some poke. Oh, no. So, as Zed, I would recommend fully going, maybe not so aggressive at someone like Lissandra in the beginning, like I'm totally doing, because I'm not really able to do so much to her with her auto attacks, and she has just a lot of poke in general. She has more minions than me. She's poking me. She missed that, which is good. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump out of that. Hopefully chug a few potions. Get some minions. Nope. But hopefully after chugging a few potions, perhaps Lissandra will get a little cocky. Just, if you guys didn't know, you could do some pretty cool warding with over the... I missed that. I'm sorry, guys. My farming isn't that great, but she isn't doing much better. Gratefully, I mean. Yep, I got that. And now that we have pretty much gotten all our health back, I mean, for the most part we have, we just want to stay back. Right now she has 2 potions, so we're definitely at her mercy, I guess you could say. But hopefully we could turn this around. That pretty much got us with the complete edge of it. Now that we know Amumu's there, we almost might want to have Shaco come and help us take care of him. I don't know why Shaco isn't really helping us. Shaco, why have you betrayed us? Okay, so Shaco has finally come. Okay. Sadly enough, there's not much we could do there. Our shadow didn't get over the wall, so that's our bad. And I'm sure Shaco is not too entirely pleased with that. Okay, so we hit him with both our shurikens, which assures a lot of good poke. But, yeah, balance. Who needs balance in League of Legends? It doesn't matter. At least we have our ward there. Thankfully, Shaco replenished our supply. Of course, I can't really say that was too smart of me. I wasted. I guess you could say it was probably a big waste. At least, in my eyes, that I went ahead. Okay, we got that. So we're 11 to 27. Yep, we are completely falling behind. But hopefully, if we stay in lane a little bit longer, it will all work out. Okay, oh, that was close. But being level 5, as soon as we reach level 6, well, her ult does counteract ours pretty well. Hopefully, you know, it's not going to end too badly. Okay, I was sort of hoping I could get the main with that, but I'll take some poke as a consolation prize. Okay, don't have any mana for that. Please get out. We survived. We are living the dream. But sadly, we're not going to be able to do too much as she pokes down our tower. And we haven't got enough of the brutalizer, sadly. But since we are fighting a ranged opponent, I'm guessing boots should probably be the best way to go. And I don't think there are too many who disagree out there. I should have picked up a ward and some potions, but going back is just not what I plan to do right now. She's ahead of us by a lot. Let's signal that she's gone, and let's see. We have a decent amount, and if she goes back, we just have more time to farm. Okay, that was a poor display of farming. It might have been because of Zed's passive, contempt for the weak. Having okay, perhaps we could return some damage onto the tower, but we should be careful for Amumu. Lissandra, let's see. Okay, let's say that wasn't the smartest idea in the world, but we have Shaco coming. Okay, so we should definitely let's hope Lissandra doesn't get too cocky with Shaco around. Okay, it seems like we're gonna get out. Shaco's gonna get that kill. So we played that actually pretty well, if I do say so myself. But I may have been a little quiet there, just because I was concentrating on not dying. I hope you guys understand. But let's get a health potion, make sure we get some ward. Because some wards. A ward. Sorry guys. My English is not the best at times. And no, I'm not from another country. I'm actually an American citizen from birth. It's just that I'm just not too well versed in my own language. You guys might have been able to tell. Hopefully not too easily though, but you guys probably have been able to tell. Okay, let's pick up on the phone. Okay, now in terms of farm, she's still ahead, but we have closed the gap, you might say. Let's see, Amumu is low, so we shouldn't expect a gank from him, but let's place a ward here, and a more permanent ward, perhaps higher up, just in case. Okay, so that kill is in reality. And I'm not sure if we dodged that, but I hope we did. And we should probably not attack, basically, because we for a fact probably can say that our ult is up. Oh, I ran out just barely in time. But as you guys know, Lissandra's ult can make her, or could either make me like pretty much as good as stunned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's considered a stun. I'm not exactly sure if anything else. I'm not really completely sure, but it also makes her herself untargetable. So something like my ult, if she uses her ult right after that, it's pretty much useless. So I'm just gonna say that right now. Probably not the greatest idea in the world. Hopefully we can get some farm. Okay. This is why you guys need potions. She's out leveling us, she's still out farming us, but still we're closing the gap, I believe. Though we might not be. I don't think we it's gotten particularly smaller, but it might have been getting bigger. Just a bit, but we're keeping up, I'd say. Okay. Let's see. The cooldown of our shadow decreasing would probably be very beneficial. And I'm going to say that just going ahead and keeping them off our tower. I know we're going to have to take some somewhat unnecessary damage. But, I mean, it's kind of worth it just to keep our tower up. Because that's something we're going to need up. So we're going to have to call for some help. Because it's pretty much necessary. I just want that kill. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an assassin. I need to get off kills. Good job. Sorry. No, I mean, like, I can't say sorry because I totally meant to take that. It was not an accident. Right now, I don't know if we have to really get that right now. Just having the small increase in speed from the boost would be good. But now that our tower's down, pushing for them isn't going to be as effective. So hopefully, if I go top, I can do something with this Tryndamere and help Yasuo. As long as, I don't know if his ult has been popped yet. Okay, so he's already gone and taken care of that. Good job, Yasuo. So let's focus. Let's see. Right now, the biggest threat is the support Galio. Wow. And I thought all was doomed, bro. Okay, guys, I'm not meaning to be rude. I'm just kidding on there because no one is exactly doing bad on the team. They're making very good plays, but Shaco has been on top of me right now. He's been taking care of me when I need it, and I can't thank him enough for that. It's just a big help, especially against someone like Lissandra, and by that I mean a range. I mean, it can be just a big pain going against someone who has range damage. And someone with her ult counts as mine. I mean, sure, after getting some, I guess you could say, damage and good items, I definitely will start to outscale her. But to be completely honest, I don't have the biggest impact on a lot of things. And I believe we had taken out the jungler. Come on, survive. Ah! So close! Oh my gosh. But honestly, I mean, we did get pretty close to that in the end. Which I find really funny and amazing. Like, if we just W'd a second earlier, or had our W a second earlier, which is why the cooldown reduction can be very good. Just imagine that. We would have gotten out and I would have just laughed my ass off. Because the fact that I flashed without my W on cooldown, I was sure as heck I wasn't getting out and I was right. But I mean, like, it was so close. I got in like a little thrill, my heart went boom. I can do this. Yes, and I'm like, but then she flashed. So we both wasted our flashes. To be honest, it's not exactly. We both have our flash and ults down, so that's not really worth too much for either one of us. It was more like, oh well, she did get the kill, but she was probably gonna get it anyways, because I got really cocky for the Galio. I mean, not cocky, but I got greedy. I'm like thirsty for the blood of my opponents. Yeah, I couldn't get that, no matter how much I really tried. But my ult's up, and Lysandra shouldn't be. Let's see if we can't just bait that. Okay, so we can't really go in on this totally yet. Oh no. I thought I saved Shaco's life, but yeah, perhaps I didn't save it. Okay, just making sure I have a little clone there just for the extra damage if needed. But with Shaco, as you see, he's a very hard person to catch and take down. And I'm gonna say this pretty flat out. Since Zed is very limited if he doesn't have his mobility, getting tenacity in the form of boots instead of getting some just damage, because attack speed isn't going to do much for you, as you're more of a caster than playing prone out guy. So Berserker's Greaves is not going to do much of anything for you. So just skipping that as an option and going straight for this is probably much better in my opinion. And if you look at this, I'm going W second because those it's gonna be pretty necessary for me to be able to get out with the low cooldown on my W, because the Moo could be coming around, but it doesn't look like it. But I want to be able to. Okay, he might be going bot lane actually. Real threats, but just gonna say now that I have my ward and I have my ult, if I can pull this off properly with my blade. I don't think she's buying it. I think she knows. Okay, she knows. Or she's going to gank top. Okay, let's see if we can't just go up top and help along. Oh no. He's dead, but I think we have a chance. Why? Is he fed? Okay, so he's not exactly fed in terms it's one-sided, but he is actually he does actually have a decent amount of kills. And I'm not gonna stick around to fight him. I mean, there's a part of me that kind of wants to just stay in this bush, wait for him, ambush. But he has too much life steal, and I don't think I would have come out of that on top. So let's go mid, because that's definitely going to need defending from Lysandra, and if Amumu stays. But it seems like he's gone off to the jungle, and well, right now we're in the lead. We can't do anything to jeopardize that, in my opinion, because just letting Tryndamere get a lot of free farm and get fed like he did, even though he didn't exactly win at first, Yasuo is getting cocky beyond cocky, and that is not doing anyone any good. Now let's go this way, just out of fear of anyone coming. Oh, no. Okay, that was bad in a lot of ways. And if we're not careful, we're definitely going to get a bad fight out of this. But hopefully, if we are good enough, yeah, we can definitely do something here. Ah, dang it. I know. Fail City. And I feel like who hurts? Lissandra is kind of fed now, but I see Misfortune actually has a lot of things. So let's see, Misfortune and Lissandra and Tryndamere. They're our main targets. Tryndamere, we have to totally just avoid him because he's just gonna be difficult in general to deal with. While Lissandra can be in some forms considered perhaps she is probably someone best to surprise her opponents and starts off with limiting their movements and perhaps just kiting them a bit. Because she has a lot of crowd control as Lissandra, you might want to just stay at the edges of a fight perhaps. And that's where her weaknesses lie. Okay. I was hoping we could get that kill, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay, I think someone just teleported. I think there was the teleports coming out. Okay, let's see if we can't just run away. Because at this point, like, we are very squishy as an assassin. And in general, we're not going to be able to do much. So I'm hoping we can just get a lot of assists. Yeah. They can totally take out Galio, but the only problem there might be a Mumu in my opinion. Because a Mumu, if you're not really going to be careful around him, can definitely pull out a lot of damage. And now that they're pushing so hard, and I realize that because they have just a lot more objectives than we do. We've gotten bot lane, and they've gotten pretty much every other lane. So we're going to have to start pushing, see if we can't get a dragon. Okay, just go out on a limb and say, all this farm is ours. So it's probably not going to end up like that. Okay, we got the canyon. That's all that matters. And hopefully, we can make it up to... Okay. I don't think that's going to be too... They probably should just back off right now. Like I've said a bunch of times, it can be much more valuable as an asset rather than getting kills to get objectives. And that's kind of what they're doing at this point, if you can't tell. Let me just pull off my ult for that because I don't want to kill. Ah, no. I totally was going to get that, but I didn't. I was hoping my Merc would end that, and it probably would have if Shaco didn't go in and get that. Which I'm not saying it's his fault, because he did so much in that kill that he totally deserved it, but I was just, you know, hoping that I could get some more kills, because I did great in the beginning, but an assassin like Zed definitely needs to get some kills. And we're out of energy, but we still got them. And to be honest, they're all up, and that we're totally susceptible to a flank. But it seems like that's not happening. They'd rather straight out come and try to kick our butts. Okay. And I'm just gonna say that I'm out. We're not gonna be able to win this fight. And I'm not going to pretend that we can. Right at this moment, being in the wrong time, wrong place, wrong time could be just deadly. Well, we should remain here most likely just to, yeah, I don't know why. Shaco probably did that to get them to engage. But in my honest opinion, doing something like that, okay, so we managed to make use of their greed. Because of course, if you get greedy, of course you're gonna make mistakes, like tower diving when there was no need, you were completely ahead. I heard something get cut by that. He's definitely in there. He's so in there I could taste it. So let's see. Yeah, I can imagine that Galio at this point can do a lot of damage, considering he did get a lot of the earlier kills. And I'm not sure, I haven't checked yet, and I will definitely check that for you guys, but he just might, let's see, tank wise, okay, he's going tanky, and that's going tanky, so getting some magic pen next would probably be the best choice. So let's see, check that one more time. Amumu is doing pretty dang horrible, but Amumu jungle in this jungle nowadays is very hard to pull off. Let's see. Lissandra. Okay, in general, we're actually pretty close. Even though they definitely have more objectives. That's gonna bite us in the butt later. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to flash. Because at this point, if I get caught out too long, Lissandra's ult, I mean, everything's just gonna come down on me. And letting that happen is just bad news. Hopefully, we can stall like we were before with the waves. But I don't see how that's gonna happen. Okay, volley is allowing that to happen by making him back off. Okay, let's see. I'm hoping, okay, we got too close to volley. If you didn't know, Misfortune can definitely go ahead and do something like that pretty easily. Or E or Q or whatever it is, I forget at the moment, but it bounces. I was hoping to get that. That's why I busted my ult. Because I definitely am going to need kills. Because, okay, we probably should have said that. He should have probably back, but just the fact that he's getting objectives, like I said, that is very good for us at the moment. Getting more and more objectives, even if he has to sacrifice his life for it, because we did get a kill here, and I don't know how Shaco died. That probably had something to do with pushing as well, but I'm not completely sure. It seems like they have two dragons, and that the fourth dragon and the third dragon are the strongest at this point, or at least probably the movement speed and the, yeah, I believe it's movement speed and attack. Like, first one is attack damage and 6% attack damage and ability power. I'm kind of babbling, but, and then the third one I believe is the movement speed, which I guess you guys can tell is pretty good actually, having movement speed. So let's see. We could totally assassinate those two, even with Twitch on the way. But the one thing I'm sort of afraid of at the moment would be Lissandra just popping up. Okay, yeah, I got that. I'm a little surprised. And it seems like they have backed off. So I'm gonna go get mid for obvious reasons. We don't want them taking it down, and with a 3-man, maybe 4-man push. Okay, yeah, we definitely weren't gonna let him get us on that. But oh no, you can't dawdle. Like I say, sometimes if it's like taking one for the team, we can't let them push through our turrets. And let's see. Okay, a kill like that is definitely good for us. Okay. Okay, they're going in one by one, which is definitely a mistake on their part. But let's see. Okay, let's see. Our shock is probably the most fed right now, yeah. But I'd say that would be good in most occasions, like getting the jungler fed. Because for the most part, a jungler on his own can do a lot of damage, but someone like Shaco isn't the best to get fed. For no personal reasons. I mean, I would love to be the one getting fed. But in all honesty, just the fact that Shaco being an assassin and having mostly single target damage when we need a strong team fight, like, I would like to get fed, but even me getting fed is not that good. I'd say probably the best person to get fed at this very moment would probably be either Yasuo, who has a lot of, especially, let's see, yeah, he doesn't have it, but if he had a Tiamat goes into Ravenous Hydra. Okay, yes. If he had Ravenous Hydra, he would be doing so much damage, but even Twitch would probably be better. Because with his ultimate, his auto attacks become strong and hit like waves. Okay. Let's see if I can go for the greedy plays. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than Amumu. And I missed. Sad, sad days. I showed you guys my bad side. I apologize. But we got the turret, and pushing right now is probably going to be very beneficial in the end. So it's having something like this with a strong auto attack and having some attack speed can be very good. Just because Zed, I probably should have mentioned this, but he is an amazing split pusher if you build him right. So I'm going to say at the moment, split pushing is very powerful, and we should just back off. That is the new gate. We cannot cross them, but the enemy can. And I would stay out of the range of that. Okay, he got skimmed. Not too bad. We just punched it. Okay. Okay, we're all pretty much dead. I don't know why we stayed to fight that, or why Twitch flashed in for that. And I hope that doesn't really end up biting us in the butt. The booty. We were so thirsty for the booty. We all got taken down. Let's see. That was pretty much an ace for no one on their team after that. We should have backed overstays OP. Haha, yeah. Please tell me we can actually get up and stop this. Come on, speed. Okay, we're definitely not going to be able to stop this push if it continues. I mean, naturally it will stop itself, just for the decent of all facts. Okay, that's the problem with MF. I mean, I got out, but her moves still follow you. But I and Shaka were the only ones who died, although it wasn't as good. We're here to defend while our minions will be pushing it on the base. So good job, team. Defend and let minions win. Because as you guys see, we have wave after wave going on, and while they'll be back up for the next wave, we are getting a lot of damage on. And objective-wise, I can't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're just barely ahead. I know. Okay, yeah, we should definitely start focusing our attention on mid. But the best attention is to have on bot, because it brings him the farthest away from being able to take Baron. If you guys didn't know, you hear this a lot on LCS, or at least I do. If you make them have to like focus their efforts on whatever, on fighting in the bot lane as far away from Baron as possible, well, that's kind of counterbalanced at this point, just by that sucks so bad. Galio is just a bane of our existence at this point, I guess you can say. Because Galio just makes and breaks the team fights, you know. That ult just takes us out. Okay, Galio ult OP. Let's just say that. Okay, but you see, like, we're actually, like, still pushing, so they can't just ignore. That's why that's just an MF. And honestly, Yasuo, just defending these two turrets should be just. He should be good enough with these turrets to defend. He should be able to wave clear. And with his Q, let's see, come on. Come on. Okay, she's wasting her ult on me just to stop me from killing Queen Jamia, which I don't know why, because in the next team fight that might have been useful just to take me out, but of course at this point I have to stop going with my team and heal, because going to battle like this is not going to help me. And at this time it's probably better to build some health, and they say that's the best defense because it blocks both MR, I mean it's both magic resistant, and so magic damage and attack damage both are stopped by it. So I can honestly see how it will help. They now are tied for us with turrets, but they've gotten a more important turret at this point. So if we can actually like go ahead and make something out of this, hopefully Yasuo survives. Yep. Let's see, Trinity is dead, so that's like a big force for them. So hopefully we can just go ahead and end up pushing to a decent amount. Let's see. That's why you gotta hate the Galio ult. It just sucks, honestly. And it's on a decently low cooldown, as you guys saw. You can use it fight after fight after fight. So, honestly, that's pretty much where all their strength is right now. The fact that Galio, not only do we take damage for attacking him, like, we don't take damage as the ult goes on unless someone else attacks us, but we'll attack Galio and it'll be reduced. But any damage you would have done that wouldn't have been reduced is just like a full-blown damage now, and that's pretty much the same thing here, except we take damage, but it's before being reduced. So it's just very powerful. Ally inhibitor is respawned. So we're at least decent for a little while. Let's see. Okay, they might actually want to take Baron off that, but I hope they don't, because that's just gonna suck for us. And farming wise, we're still behind Kalista, and I know that if we get there and it's gone, even saying they're not like a little bit weak, we're definitely gonna be taking something. Okay, let's take her out. Okay, of course, that's the problem if you think about it. They just have so much more out of this than us. Just because they have a Mumu ult, MF ult, Galio ult. So they have not only chain CC, if we get hit by a Mumu ult or Galio as a whole, we're going to face a whole amount, the whole force of their team actually. Because there's no way to really block that unless you get, let's see, not Guardian Angel, where is it? Not that. Where's the QS? Is this the QSS? Okay, but I want the Banshee's Veil actually. That's what it's called. The Banshee's Veil. So I'm gonna sell this. I know it's not that great because I'm losing money on that bet, but magic resist is probably what I need most at the moment. Let's see. Yes, they AD, but then magic damage, AD. Okay, yeah, we need both, but I mean, at this point, we need to get this for the Quicksilver. I mean, the Banshee's Veil. We're gonna need that get out. We need to get out of that CC. To be in all honesty, and they probably know I'm here because they saw my shadow. So hopefully, yep, I'm not getting caught because they're split. Well, not exactly split pushing, but they're doing it, going in a way, or at least. Oh no, they're getting dragon. If they do, yep, they're probably getting dragon. I hope that's. Yes, they got dragon buff. Okay, so we are pretty much taking just a bunch of beating after beating, losing objective after objective. Okay, so we definitely don't want to jump into this blind. Okay, we know they're not there, but of course that doesn't help us in the slightest if we get caught out. Okay, I can't really do much off that, I knew that. But hopefully, Twitch can get out. Come on, go invisible. Come on, flip. Okay, good. That at least worked out in our favor, but our whole team went over there and lost to per se. Okay. No. I don't know if this would be worth it. It might be better for Volleyball to get out, but at this point, he might not be able to get out. So that was a little, greedy on his part, and honestly, although we're still winning in kills, hopefully, we can get some real pushing down from our minions. Yep, because we had that down. Okay. This is definitely going to help us. And hopefully, just hopefully, we'll be able to get this down. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, we're definitely getting this down. Okay, good. We have 1 for 1, and hopefully we can stop this push when we're up. Yep, we should most likely be able to stop it. Okay, to be honest, just getting out of that probably just helps a lot. Okay. Yep. This might just be the end if... Okay. So we beat him out, and our minions are now pushing again. This is definitely going to be a hard battle. 1 ace, and we win. I don't think that's the case. Right now, bot lane is our prime directive, just because it's already open, and it's going to take a lot less to open it, but... I mean, of course, that would just be easy, but I know for a fact that if we want to win this, we're definitely going to have to crack open the mid lane. That is not only the shortest path to victory, but it has the most damage capabilities. If we just have 2 waves of minions, that's probably the best for us. So hopefully, yep, Tryndamere is still down for 20 seconds, so we have to get this pushed out. So that's why, of course, okay. Let's hope. Come on. Dream. Come on. Come on. Zed power. Zed. Come on. Okay, I think we can definitely take this down with the help of Shaco. Right now, although we have to definitely be able to get out of this. And I think we can. Okay. I want to definitely get out of this alive. So I have to abandon you, Shaco, and hopefully he doesn't proceed to try to get me. And I'm going to say, back off. If they see him, they might chase him, and that will take him away from me. But if he dies, which is very likely considering Tryndamere is really strong, and he revealed himself a little ahead of time, to be honest. It might have been better if he waited a little bit before revealing his position. And we're definitely going to have to go protect mid lane. Yep, this is the problem. It's like you have 2 things that you need to protect, and of course you only can protect one of them. GG, well played. I'm sorry guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it's lost, and I hope you learned a lot from this, because there was definitely a lot to learn. And I want to thank Peter for suggesting Zed. It was really fun, and for the most part, I didn't completely stink with him. And I hope you guys will like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends. Peace out.